Good morning. I am going to take care of something very quickly and we will be starting our morning here in about 2 minutes. We'll grab our breakfast, our coffee. Okay. Good morning. Give it just another minute. Okay. They're just about at 8 o'clock, so we are going to go ahead and get going. And I will just by introducing myself in the first little bit, and then we'll move into self-care and then into our to-do list. So I am Katrina. I run Reach Life Management. I'm a life coach, and I like to focus a lot on transitional periods. So people who are moving into new phases of life, who are shifting their goals and needing to transition from what they used to be to what they've switched them to. I enjoy working with people a lot. I offer a lot of services that are attached to my life coaching also, like organizational help, shopping help, diet help, and exercise help. It's just a little bit in other areas just to help my clients start the journey on some of those new avenues they're reaching out on, and then I have a whole list of resources to help them reach out after the fact when the expertise that I have in those areas is spent. I have a background in human resource management as well as nonprofit management. I also have counseling certification through the church, and which is not through the government, two different things. And I also have multiple leadership certifications through different sources as well. I completed my seminary degree. Oh my goodness, that ended in 2021. I have a master's degree in public administration and policy, and I completed that in 21 as well. Reach Life Management has only been around for a year, and it has been a fun year already. It has been fantastic. I am starting these videos to just give people another source of accountability to start their morning off, giving a little bit to themselves as well as starting their to-do lists. One of the biggest blocks to your day is feeling like you can't get started, and so that's what we're going to do together. We don't have to come here already put together. We come here ready to put ourselves together. So if you have to bring your brush to the desk or wherever you're sitting so that you can get your personal hygiene stuff done for the morning, then do it. If you are needing someone to help you hold accountability for yourself, that's what this is for. If this is just not enough, reach out to me and let's figure out how we can get you accountability systems in place so that you can start your mornings off a lot more intentionally. Okay, so my health tip for the day is making sure you get enough sleep. The body repairs itself while it's sleeping, and if it is not given enough opportunity to repair itself, it will eventually burn out the reserves that it has, and then you're just going to crash, and you're going to have a full 3 days where you're not going to be able to do anything. 3 days is a give or take, right? For some people, they're only out for one. For some people, they're out for a whole week. It can just burn your candle all the way to its end. Sleep is also very important. If you're exercising a lot, your body needs to repair those muscles in order to be actually able to use them and to grow them to what it is that you're wanting. It's also important for your heart and for your brain, because your brain, first of all, controls all the rest of your body. And if it's not getting enough sleep, like I said, it's just going to shut down. It's not going to give you anything else. It doesn't have magic reserves stored away for weeks when you are deciding that you are not going to make sleep a priority. It's just going to stop, and you're just going to have to live with the fact that you will be out for 1 to 7 days so that it can recover and get the rest that it needs. Okay? If you do not make rest intentional, your body will make it a necessity. Okay? Make sure you're getting enough sleep. It is also important for some of the, I believe for some of the vitamins that you have to absorb, it's a lot easier to do when your body's metabolism is low, which is when you're sleeping. Okay? So, that was our health tip of the day. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You have to make sleep a priority. I understand that sometimes days just don't work out the way that we want them to, and you feel like you have to stay up to get things taken care of. There's a lot more research showing that it is better to wake up in the morning to make up for the fact that you have things to do than it is for you to stay up later. Okay? The intentionality of making sure rest is important is on you. And we're going to make sure that we get better at it. All of us together. I know that there's days that I still stay up way later than I should, because whatever the reason I've made for myself for that night. So we are going to be intentional on our rest so that our body doesn't choose to rest in a more inconvenient time for us. Okay? And now we are going to stretch. We'll start with some arm stretches. And you are welcome to do whatever stretching you need to do right now. A really good one to do if you are at your computer today is to stretch your wrists out the opposite direction, because they're normally up like this while you're typing on the keyboard. So we're going to stretch them out the opposite direction. We're going to stretch out our leg. One of the ways that I do that at my desk is I pull up my ankle to my opposite knee, and then I kind of lean into my knee. And I'm going to do the opposite leg. Now roll your ankles around. Roll them around. Oh, stretching helps motivate blood flow through your body, and it will actually help you wake up if you do a good intentional stretch in the morning. I'd say probably about 5 to 10 minutes. That way you can get your blood flow going, just so that you can have your brain and your heart working together to push that blood throughout your body, because it also gives, the blood is what transports the oxygen throughout your body. So by increasing the blood flow, you're increasing oxygen to your body, and that's what's going to wake you up. Now we are going to move into our hobby. Currently at the moment, I've got this beautiful little book. This is my hobby right now. I'm really excited about it. So whatever your hobby may be for the morning, go ahead and grab it. Give you just a few seconds, just in case you haven't grabbed it yet. Oh, also, whatever breakfast that you have available or that you want available, go ahead and grab that right now also. I highly suggest in the morning having a high protein breakfast, whether you're eating whatever breakfast you want and then adding a protein shake to it, or whatever your choice would be for the morning. Just make sure you're getting a good amount of protein, because if you jumpstart your metabolism with the protein, then that's what it's going to want to continue for the rest of the day, as opposed to if you start your morning off with a high sugar, high fat option, it's going to be more enticed to start just craving the sugar and the fat all day. Okay, we're going to start our hobby now. Let me get some music playing. It's a little bit quiet. just going to hit on a couple of those topics that I just brought up into the comment section while we are going through and doing our hobbies for the morning. So the hobbies that we enjoy doing, that we associate with ourselves, should be added into our week a lot more frequently than they are. The ability to set aside time to do things that you enjoy throughout the week, even when things just seem super crazy. Sorry, the piano got really loud. But the ability to set aside time to do things that you enjoy is going to help you continue to grow in yourself. It's going to help you remember the enjoyments that come in life. If you're constantly pushing out work and not taking the time for yourself to do your hobbies and to find the things that you enjoy, it's going to lead to a loss of self, and it's going to lead to some negative thought cycles. So we're setting aside time together to make sure that you have an opportunity to even spend 5-10 minutes doing a hobby that you enjoy. It can be whatever you enjoy doing, okay? We're just going to intentionally set time apart for it so that you can continue to grow in yourself and continue to find the enjoyment. I would love to hear, as a reply to that comment, what kind of things you enjoy doing for hobbies. For a lot of people, they enjoy doing reading throughout the week, which is great and a wonderful opportunity because we have access to not only paper books, but there's access to books through our phones and access on our tablets, which is a great opportunity to just find that little bit of time when we'd be scrolling through our phones to do something that we actually enjoy doing. We may think that we enjoy scrolling through our phones, and some of the things that we scroll through our phones to do may be enjoyable in those moments. But is it bringing you joy? Finding them enjoyable and bringing you joy are different things. Doesn't mean you can't scroll through your phone. It just means scrolling through your phone is not going to help you grow through yourself the way that doing your hobbies would. One of the things that I enjoy most is, so I don't know if you saw what the title of my book was. This is actually a Bible study tool that I've just recently had the opportunity to start. But digging through the Bible is one of my favorite things to do as a hobby. I like to go in and look at Hebrew translations, and I like to go in and dig into biblical scholar studies. And luckily, they've made that a lot easier with apps through your phone. And I have found that I find a whole lot more joy on the days that I have been intentional in that versus the days in which I haven't. And I think that that's double-edged because it's partially because I enjoy doing the research that goes with it, and it's the Bible, so a lot of people find the joy in doing that. So it's just, I got double the joy going through the studies of things like this. If y'all are in need of studies, I have found a really cool website that has, like, I specifically bought this one from that website, and they'll have deals where they do these books for like $5 or $10, and I think they're amazing. We'll probably spend just a couple more minutes on this one, on our hobby section. And then we're going to move into looking at our to-do list and getting at least one task knocked out. Okay, and now we're going to pull out our to-do lists. If you don't have one yet, that's fine. We'll make one together. Okay. So I've got mine. This is the one that is inside the planners, the customizable planners that I create. This is the typical to-do list. This is actually just a daily work section. Okay, now, a big tip that I have when starting your to-do lists is to put on your to-do list things that you will do automatically. If the first thing you do in the morning is brush your teeth, go put brush your teeth on your to-do list. If the first thing you do in the morning is going to make your coffee, it's going to be to make your coffee or to make your breakfast or to get dressed or to get the kids dressed and off to school. Write those things on the top of your to-do list so that you can cross things off, because crossing those off is going to start triggering those neurotransmitters and they're going to start motivating you to go on and continue your list. And throughout the day, put small things in there so that when you're feeling unmotivated, you can start crossing things off. So make lunch on there. Go grab a snack. Whatever it may be that's going to help you, put things inside that list that you can just go in and cross off without having to be really taxing, so that you can trigger your brain to start being more involved in continuing the list. Okay? So we're going to start off our to-do list. If you have not created one, just go ahead and create one right now. Remember, we don't have to come completely ready for the morning here. We're going to do it together. Okay? So go through your list if you already have one created and see if there's anything that you can cross off right now. Okay. In certain circumstances, it's going to be imperative that you prioritize your to-do lists. If there's something that you need to have done over the next day or two, you can go through with a highlighter You can go through with a highlighter or just put asterisks by it to acknowledge that those things have to get done so that you can help prioritize those when you're going through your to-do list. My straw got stuck in the coffee. Okay, so we're going to pick one hobby to finish that we can at least start for the next 3 minutes. Sorry, 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes left. We're going to pick one and we're going to try and get it knocked off together so that we can add accountability to the start of our to-do list this morning. Okay. And I did want to acknowledge to everybody, I am having to switch the date of our event upcoming due to a minor scheduling conflict. It will have to push us back into December, but it will be fine. All things work out the way that they should. And I will get a date to you guys, hopefully not too long after this video goes up. I should have it to y'all by the end of the day. Also, if you guys have not done so yet, our website is up if you would like to go check it out. There are some adjustments that are going up on it today. Because the videos that I've been doing, the scheduling has been shifting. This is the start of them. So we've been finding better ways and times to switch these up too. So there will be some adjustments coming to the website today as well. But if you haven't checked it out yet, please go do so. Okay, we got about 3 more minutes. Whatever to-do task you are in the process of finishing, completing. See if you can get it. See if you can get it completed over the next couple minutes so you can start on your second one. If not, finish that one up. Just make that one your intentional to-do list completion while we are together, and then when we are no longer together, hopefully that will help motivate you to continue on with your to-do list. If you are in need of a good to-do list or a good planner, please reach out to me. I make them custom, so you would just create a meeting with me, and you and I will together go over what it is that you need from a planner and what it is that you need from a to-do list, and I can make that for you. That way you have something that's going to help you on a daily basis. That's going to be something that's geared for you, not something that you just buy off a shelf that is nothing to do with what it is that you need, and then you end up just pushing it to the wayside and forgetting about it, and it's only got 2 days or a week completed in it before it's completely gone out your window. Okay? So if you need something to help you with this, please reach out to me. I am going to end our video here. It was very nice to sit with you guys this morning, and I hope to see you guys when I come back up next time. I should have that schedule up today as well. Bye, guys.